It's probably safe to say that many of us don't really think about what might happen if we're forced to take time off work because we're ill, injured, or even if we're unexpectedly made unemployed. From a financial point of view, this can have a detrimental effect on our lives. If you do happen to find yourself in this situation, you might find it helpful to know that you may be able to claim a tax refund if you're unemployed or you're out of work sick. And you can claim as far back as 4 years. You may also be able to claim a tax refund if you're out of work due to illness. You can also claim tax refunds while still employed if you've overpaid tax, or by claiming reliefs on expenses like, say, costs associated with hiring a full-time carer or paying college tuition fees. But anyway, back to getting your tax refund if you're out of work. Basically, if you're on unpaid sick leave or you've become unemployed, your tax liability may have been reduced, which means you're likely owed tax back. Why is this? Well, if you're a PAYE worker, your tax liability is calculated on a cumulative basis. And what that means is that each payday, all of your earnings and tax credits from the 1st of January of that year are accumulated. This ensures you paid the correct rate of tax and that you received the full benefit of your tax credits. If you don't use your tax credits or you're taxed incorrectly, they're carried to the next period within that tax year. So when your employer works out your tax liability, they're calculating the total tax due from the 1st of January to the date when you received your most recent paycheck. So if your income is reduced by, say, sickness or unemployment, you will have some unused tax credits and you may be due a refund. So what are the rules? Well, if tax has been deducted from your wages since the 1st of January last and you're now unemployed, you may be due tax back. If you haven't paid any tax, you won't be entitled to a refund. Job seekers benefit, illness benefit, and payments under the Occupational Injury Benefit Scheme are all taxable sources of income. You should also be aware that the first €13 of your weekly job seekers benefit is not taxable. If you're wondering how much you'll get back, it depends on how long you've been out of work, how much tax you've paid, the number of tax credits you've used, and how much you're receiving as a weekly social welfare payment. If you're unemployed and you want to claim a tax refund, you must wait 4 weeks from the date of your unemployment. In the case that emergency tax has been deducted by your employer, you should apply immediately. If you're receiving other taxable income, including social welfare payments, you should wait 8 weeks from the date on which you became unemployed. To make a claim, you'll need to file a tax repayment form P50. Every day we help people get back overpaid tax, and our friendly tax team are on hand 24/7 to help you claim your tax refund. Our average Irish refund is €1,076, so why not contact taxback.com today and get what you're owed.